Well, good morning, Rye Guy here. We are headed out for the annual Guys Run down on Lake Torment. So, before I start the video, basically today is Friday. It's just about coming on noon, and we're going to do a little run this afternoon, and then the main run's going to be tomorrow. The weather is beautiful today. It's supposed to rain again tomorrow. I don't know why it does that every year, but anyway, before I start this video, I gotta say something. I looked up the statistics of the last video that I put out, and a staggering 96.5% of people who watched the last video are not subscribed. It would really mean a lot and help my channel grow if you go down below, click the subscribe button, click the little bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post a new video, and that would help me out a lot, so I would appreciate that. So anyway, we're going to get to the camp, we're going to get set up for the run this afternoon, and I'll see you guys up the trail.
How's the clutching on it?
It's really good. This has got the new P clutch in it from Can-Am,
yeah.
And the engagement is a lot smoother on this one than it was on the older one, so it's actually not bad at all. It's not so jumpy. It's also got like an eco mode that'll limit the throttle input, okay. So it'll dumb it down if you're over rocks and stuff, so that helps quite a bit. Oh, it's great.
Hey, I'll watch a video, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the splash thing's a bit of a dick, isn't it?
Yeah, there's nothing really you can do. You can get these big old mud fenders for it, but it looks kind of dorky.
Would you ever do a windshield?
You can get a half windshield,
yeah,
but...
Like something up to here, probably.
Yeah.
That makes a big difference on the wing of the gun. You know, I only have this much up there, and it blows it all right up.
Yeah. I mean, overall, I think it's a great machine so far that I've experienced with it. Yeah. It's got its little flaws, like it's got a chassis squeak somewhere over here, but I haven't seen or heard an X3 that doesn't have that, so...
Dan drive it?
Oh yeah, he did. He likes it. He called it a crotch rocket for the woods.
How do you like the carnivores? Fine?
I think they're a good tire.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would say they are too. I like the EFX Moto Ravages I bought.
Yeah.
And they're inverters as well. But it was just, everybody was buying these, and you know me, I like to have something different. And I found them. So when the turbo comes on, can you really feel it? Or
oh yes, you
can.
can. Yeah.
Do you get any benefit from the turbo on this kind of stuff at all? No?
So, I found with the turbo, when you're going up a hill, there's no draw on power at all. It's just the turbo keeps that constant engine RPM.
Yeah.
So it's not like you have to push down on the throttle anymore. I found it beneficial when you're going over like real steep grades as well. So it'll keep in the power in like all through that range, all through the RPM range.
Yeah. And this is 64 wide?
This is 64, yeah. Oh no, like Todd's machine is 72 inches wide, and even that short little time I took his out, you can definitely feel it. Like it doesn't feel any wider than 64 in the cab, but you can definitely feel because the tires are so much farther out here.
Yeah.
And that machine that I rented at Silver Lake was, Silver Lake Sand Dunes, was also 72 inches wide.
Like almost 61.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, I don't think my aftermarket tires are making that much wider. But stuff like this all day long? It doesn't mind it?
Oh yeah, no, it'll do stuff like this all day long. I do try to keep the radiator really clean.
Yeah.
It hasn't really plugged up at all, so. I do find, like, if I'm pushing it on a fire road or on a tight trail or whatever, traction breaks loose real easy with these tires, or maybe it's just the machine itself. But when it's in trail active and four-wheel drive, it just hooks. Like, you can really throw yourself back in the seat with it. For days like this, just cruising in two-wheel drive, it's fine, but. If I go into 4 and then put the trail active on, like, it'll haul like.
Cold night.
It's what?
I said it pulls nice.
Yeah, it does.
You can feel that fucking pop-off valve go too on the turbo. That's cool.
We going this way? Yeah, like I said, I looked at the R-Maxes, I looked at the YXZ, even the 2024 YXZ has a 6-speed in it now, but you know, I'm happy so far with this.
You were looking at the Commander too, so you already were.
Yeah, I was.
Focused on Can-Am.
Yeah, I was looking at the Commander and the Maverick Sport.
Yeah, the Maverick Sport always intrigued me because you could get that 60-inch wide, that RC1 or rock rolling.
Yeah.
To be intriguing. The Can-Ams make good power. You can't talk to that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, this is the base model is the 2023 has 135 horse. I don't ever need any more than that for these types of trails.
Yeah.
I don't even need that, but it's nice to have when you want it.
Oh yeah, I'm running around in the Teryx with 53.
Yeah.
Same as the old 800 Polaris. It's fine.
Yeah.
But if you want to have fun in this, that's great. But we don't need to be going. You're soaking this up. This suspension like it's nothing. But guys on those quads are like, yeah, it was fucking kind of a rough ride. You know?
I did that run a week or two back with in Kodiak, and the trails were super tight, and I never thought that this would maneuver as well as it did in the woods, and it's been fantastic. Actually, I was really impressed with it. This having a low roof line helps quite a bit too.
Yeah, I like the Teryx with just a big square box.
Yeah.
Turbo valve do for you? Pop off.
Just the blow-off valve. Just well, it's better for the turbo, so you don't get any back pressure on the turbo whenever you chop the throttle. Yeah. I find it helps out a little bit with throttle response. This doesn't have an intercooler either, so this is just the charge tube from the turbo going into the intake.
Yeah.
So if I can lessen the pressure on that turbo when I'm on and off the throttle, I find it better for it. So it's just
amazing how fast they get them to spool up now. Eh?
Oh, I know.
Like that would never happen 20 years ago.
No, this is not a big turbo on it either. It's, you know, it's only like that.
Yeah, it's only basically giving you like an extra 30 horsepower.
I have no idea where I'm going now.
Oh, we lost? Okay, come on.
Okay.
Go either, so you can ride whatever takes you.
For being a long wheelbase, the breakover angle is real good on it because the wheels are front and back, real like the end of the chassis. It's going to hit the tailgate.
Don't go anywhere. You and I will just go right?
Yep. Go forward.
You guys are like playing with babies. Where's the old guy? We still got to get him through there. Right?
Yeah, come on. You're good. Back yourself up, Mark. Straight back. There you go. Straight back. You got diff lock?
Yeah.
Put your diff lock on, just go easy backwards. Oh, hang on.
That works?
No, your that wheel's not locked in. Come forward just a bit, see if you can get that diff lock to engage. No. That cable might be out of adjustment. All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get you to go backwards, and I'm going to push on you.
Okay.
Yep, go back. All right. So, come onto that hill straight. As soon as your wheels start to go downhill, steer around that tree, and just don't stop.
Go straight this way?
Yeah, so come onto it this way.
Okay.
And then as soon as you hit the top of that hill, turn down into it and just don't stop. And then you should clear that, because you'll get hung up, but you won't stop.
Diff lock off or on?
Diff lock off.
Clearing it?
Just barely. Go ahead. You've probably seen this on some of my other videos before. This is Stanburn Falls. Last time we were here was probably 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago, and it was piss pouring rain. A lot nicer weather this year.